Our top story, the Quincy City Council powers up its decision on the future of electricity.
Electric aggregation was put on the ballot for the public to decide back in April. However, government buildings, the council had to decide what they would choose. WGEM's Zeke Shapiro is here now to tell us what that decision was. Zeke.
Electric aggregation has been discussed before, but tonight the question was whether it would apply to government buildings. With a unanimous decision in favor of the resolution, Ameren is out, and Mayor Trope, along with the Finance Committee, will decide where the government gets its electricity. Instead of relying on an always changing Ameren rate, Mayor Trope and the Finance Committee will be able to choose which company they based on the different prices.
As long as we can save money, we're all for it. So, if, it's a commodity, and if we can save dollars here, everybody wins.
Not only does the new resolution cover the city's electricity bill, but it also applies to its natural gas costs as well. Mayor Trope explained that the resolution will be a great benefit to the taxpayers because cheaper government bills means money saved by the people. Daniel?
Thanks, Zeke. The council also approved a $66,000 bid to Quincy Medical Group to provide wellness and occupational health for the 2025 calendar year.